Hello, and welcome to Life is Strange. This is not a horror game, like I promised in the end of Soma, but a few of my friends have told me that it's a game worth playing. It's very story-centered. It's not a game I would normally play, but it has some really, really strong reviews. So I'm kind of hoping that my friends didn't lead me astray. Only thing I really know about it is that it came out in 2015. It's centered around an 18-year-old who is going to photography school, or at least has photography classes. I know that it touches on a lot of things, that it has a reputation for being a tearjerker. And I know you can manipulate time at some point, but other than that, I don't really know what to expect. Because again, this is not a game that I would normally play. But let's give it a shot. It's so nice. Like, consequences of all your game actions and decisions will impact past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Herd, butterfly effect kind of a game. Cool. I'll be different, I guess. Okay. It's loud.
Where am I? What's happening?
I didn't think that this was a horror game.
How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Oh, and we're in. Okay. Can I run? I can walk slightly faster. Okay. Oh my god. Not fall down there. Oh good. Let's get real close to the edge in the middle of a storm.
Holy shit. Whoa. That was so surreal.
That makes more sense.
Little pieces of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I
and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like
Okay.
totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Okay.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
What is this?
And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh.
Oh.
Look at this crap.
That's a different
How can I
mechanic.
show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
What's wrong with this? Except that you've got multiples of the same picture, but what's wrong with that?
To yourself. Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you
I
could
can't believe I
Weird
still
handling.
have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But
Nah,
I like it old school.
don't worry about that.
What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height?
My little camera bag is battered, but still kicking.
She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her
I haven't
work.
kept up with my journal as much as I should.
Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the...
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
They think that you write a lot. It's page 8 of 8. Oh my god, that's a lot of reading. Okay. Buckle up for me stumbling over some words. July 10th, 2013, I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave, even though I've never been to one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town, but when I saw the text from Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, "Sorry, thanks for playing." It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance, and when I saw the first word congratulations, I think I screamed. That's cute. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird, but they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. It's always a plus. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy. I'm not reading that. I'm not yelling that. Sorry. August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. Okay, so this is high school. Maybe. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest, back in a town I was excited about leaving. Okay. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled, faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking, with coffee shops. That's always a plus. Love coffee. But Seattle wasn't like a fable, au contraire. How come I can read that easily? Now, Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson. Sigh. Insert hearts and flowers. Definitely a young person. Plus, there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates, or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. I like your deer. Oh dear. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. August 25th. Oh, I'm only on page 3. August 25th, 2013. Shit is crazy here, spelled with a K, so you know it's serious. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all of my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm clearing out my room, though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirt. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. This is a very diverse high school if you're having a lot of foreign exchange artistes from Paris and Rome. Look at this kitty. Go you. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared but excited, and then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. September 2nd, 2013. Did time just stop? Is this me controlling time by reading my journal for 5 years? My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Whew. Wait, you're in dorm rooms in high school? Is this normal? I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. You'd learn them if you bothered. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd, 2013. Blackwell sucks ass. Didn't even give it a day. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. The day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. Nice and clean for your first day. Fantastic. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate Brooke Taylor Alyssa. Kate Brooke Taylor Alyssa. It's a cool name. And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, and titled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy-ass clothes, as if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive. I'm going to start using that. I'm being extra crispy sensitive today. But I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. Ugh. So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the ambulance. I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. You got a little crush on Jefferson there? There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. You write a lot, girl. September 4th, I have an assload of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek, plus he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. I mean, you're still young. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. OMG, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. Page 6 of 8. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests at Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone. Okay, am I supposed to remember all these names? Literally just made fun of her for not remembering people's names, but am I supposed to remember all these people? With way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. Okay, so what is his name? Nathan? Nathan is Victoria's male clone. Victoria is the snob. Nathan owns the school, or his family's very rich. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite vortex club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. Okay. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here like Victoria who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their drama games. No more. Okay, so Kate and... oh wait, what was there? Kate and Warren are allies. Cool. Page 7. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. Who writes sigh in their notebooks? Whatever. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things. Okay, so you're not good at science. Like I give a shit or even understand it. You're not good at science. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. I had some friends like that. Miss Grant is so much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life. So that's Miss Grant, okay? Unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? October 1st. October, my favorite month. Yes. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot, thanks global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Yes, you can, all year round. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. Who's Max? Am I Max? Am I giving myself a pat on the back for making a joke in my journal? She's a nerd. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. Okay. Max. Okay, I am Max. Jefferson should have like googly heart eyes. Kate is friend, Victoria. What about Warren and the others that I've already forgotten the names of? Texts. Have a very special 18th birthday. Oh, I just turned 18. No, we're in October. Okay. So I basically just turned 18. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Oh, thanks. Kate. Hey, Max, you around? Always. You okay? Did you want to get tea later today? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. Okay. Tea buddies. Happy birthday, Maxine! We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. XO. Brought to us. You not know how babies are made, Mom? Oh, Warren, okay. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse to not study. Please, make sure you check out necromantic on my flash drive. Mwahaha. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. What? Who talks like this? Wait, I have to study for a physics test, so if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Nice geeky joke. Don't ignore this message. Why aren't you answering him? I thought you liked this guy. Okay.
The essence of post-war beat America.
That was
And there was honesty
scared
about
me.
the economic conditions of the era.
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio. And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
Photographic muse. And both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s.
I do love my analog camera.
We've all seen
I should take a quick picture now.
Okay, get it.
And if you
Get
haven't,
it. Take a
shame,
selfie
shame.
in the middle of class.
Capturing the romantic urban
Definitely not in the
solitude
middle of
20th
a
century
lecture.
poet. You did. Shh, shh, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since
Weird
the
thing to
early
say.
1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know.
I did
Pretend that I'm
know.
smart.
But I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is
Okay.
there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits
That
a sharp
is
reflective style like a mirror. Now you're
Victoria?
totally stuck in the retro zone.
That's Victoria.
Sad face.
Very good,
Sad
Victoria.
face. Who says?
The Daguerrean process brought
Sad
out fine
face.
detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online.
Oh.
And guys,
End
don't
of
forget
class.
the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm
I
still
don't know who
waiting for
Stella
your
or
intro too. And
Alyssa
yes,
are.
Max, I
Taylor
see
is
you
that
pretending not to see
blonde.
me.
Okay.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass. That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Okay. Noted. There's a lot of dialogue for.
Obviously, Blackwell spent
looking at a
bank on
printer.
the computers here.
Oh, is that it?
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
It's kind of cool. I just am looking at it. Cool.
This is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but
Hi.
I also want
You
everybody
okay?
to know that this photographic world.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today.
Kate.
Poor thing.
Everybody should have their chance.
Friend.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
Why would I have embarrassed her? You seem quiet today.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
Victoria has already won. What? No.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Okay. Paper ball. Why would I want to look at a paper ball?
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Dear Kate, we love your video. Blackwell Academy. That was the long blonde hair that I can't remember her name. Taylor. That was Taylor.
I like this
Through that.
panoramic view of Blackwell. Everything looks so green and serene.
Oh. Okay, there's pictures to look at.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
That wasn't ominous at all. Is this secretly a horror game? My friends just were like, yeah, it's nice, relaxing. Oh.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images.
Why are
But
y'all
I still
in
dig
here?
my little instant camera.
My little instant camera.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Probably is.
This is ridiculous.
Just
I
gonna
always
awkwardly
get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Just gonna awkwardly stand here and stare at you. Is that cool? Is that cool?
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I have a picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now,
As long as
I
it's not
know
the
it's a
selfie.
drag to hear some old dude lecture you. But life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Artiste, actually, sir. Okay.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect.
Can I just get out?
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Sorry.
Welcome to
I'm
the
sorry.
real world.
Just cute.
Hot.
Then I might send you a special picture in Chinese. They're just getting you ready.
Because Max wants everybody to see how good she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash
You
water
talking
on my
about me?
face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
This is very high school.
She's so fucking
I hate that class. Okay. I keep checking to make sure that my sound is recording. Traumatized. Hi, high school. I can tell you immediately, the two right here, in my high school, I would be friends with them. Immediately, they would be my friends.
American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you.
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria. There's Taylor, always
Loud.
waiting for Victoria.
Driving a car by the seaside, watching
Hoping that my recording isn't super loud. If it is, I'm sorry. I'll try to fix it. Science.
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
Warren, where is Warren? Neither one of you are Warren.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
Evan takes cool photos.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people. These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Missing from Arcadia Bay. Date missing April 2013? Yeah, that's 19 years old. Blonde, hazel eyes, tattoo on calf of a dragon, and a star on the inside of the left wrist.
I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood.
It's a cute little bat. It's one of my favorite animals, is the white bat specifically.
even see inside my locker.
I was about to say, am I the only red locker? What's going on?
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Okay. Justin.
That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin.
Is this how I fill up the pictures of people that I know? Or do I have to take pictures of them, I wonder?
Dana is on my floor, too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. Ella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Girls, it's sad to
What are you doing? Drawing?
imagine a world without you.
Being
American
nosy? Hi,
girls,
Brooke.
I'd like to.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren.
This was me.
She seems like his
Brooke,
type.
that's me in high school.
Driving
I didn't read anything that she just said about her.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with
She seems
Warren.
like his type. Okay,
She seems
Warren
like
is
his
the
type.
geek.
Poor Daniel. He's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Do it. You're right here.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. Auntie's a Vortex Club
like-
member.
to all of you.
Excuse me.
American
Rude.
girls in the
Why don't you see him bullying? Stop him. Do something. Nothing? Great. Love people who just stand there and let people get bullied.
with shiny smiles and plastic.
Yes.
I wish
Hello.
October would last forever.
100% agree.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
It's the same one? Yeah. Okay. If I'm missing something, just let me know and I'll know to continue looking at things, but I don't want to just keep clicking on everything just for the sake of clicking it. The bathroom would be back behind me. The lighthouse again.
There's the lighthouse again.
That's what I said. Max, I think we're gonna be very close to being each other.
The Bigfoot stomp.
Words.
I should develop some school spirit. Go team.
Nah.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
Have you asked them if they like you? Who destroyed this poster? Halloween is sacred. That's a creepy picture. Hello.
God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him. There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
Okay. Should I look at the Vortex Club poster?
Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame.
Nathan, that's the one that is the rich kid. Have I seen him? I already don't remember any of these people's names. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. How'd you
Empty.
freak out?
Good. Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me.
Kudos to you for lasting for however long it took me to walk all the way over here. Illuminati. Still not convinced that this is not Juliet and Zachary equals love forever. Okay, maybe this isn't a horror game, but maybe it is.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
I don't. Rachel Amber is a bitch. That's the missing girl.
I feel
have
like
a
the
mustache?
universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Why is that taunting you? It's just in the window or mirror. It's a window every now and then. Words. Nice. very mild meltdown.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
It's a nice picture. What's wrong with it?
Fuck it.
Teenage angst. Ooh.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
Somebody hates Victoria Chase on
Okay,
the wall.
girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Okay, I can forgive you for taking, or for destroying Kate Twerks for God. Okay, I should probably take this picture. If I look at it, do I miss it?
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from?
Okay, no.
It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The
Oh, I
blue
see
wings
them
are
everywhere up
practically
here.
glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
Okay, nobody talks like that. I'm sorry, Max. I was all gung-ho about liking you, but, oh, I got a reflection. That's cool. But nobody talks like that. It's a butterfly. I see that exact kind of butterfly all the time outside up here. He's so pretty. Why are you in the girls' bathroom? Who are you?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
This is Nathan?
Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
If I wanted, I could
So
blow
what
it
do you
up.
want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them.
I like your
Man, I
hair.
can see the headlines now.
Leave them
Who's
out
this?
of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
That escalated real quick.
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held
That
up
poor
my
girl,
hand,
so Max doesn't know who that is either.
and then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
Stella.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again.
Kate.
And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example
No,
of a
no,
photographer
no, no.
not
Then how are you
know
gonna take
this.
capture the
pictures?
human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless face it.
I did
Now,
it.
Can you give
I
me
actually
an example
did
of a photographer who
Oh.
perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white?
Okay.
Anybody?
Max, don't
Diane
freak out.
Arbus.
Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of
Max.
hopeless faces.
What
You feel
am I
like
supposed to be
totally
doing?
haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers.
When
and
I took my
children.
selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to
Oh,
yourself.
so you want me to take a picture?
Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one
Dark
of you
corner.
could do that to me.
Creepy.
Shh, shh, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, The
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the
Skip.
first self-portraits?
I have to use the restroom.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy.
Okay.
We can talk more
Maybe I
after
should have
class.
said I was gonna be sick.
Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very
Sad
good,
face.
Victoria.
What if I
Again.
rewind again?
Daguerrean process
And give him the right
Second,
answer.
you learned a useful
people's
fact.
faces, making them extreme.
Okay. This is a cool idea. I just. Oh. Oh, I have to go faster. Yes, please.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and
Yes, I didn't
clearly
let
want to
go.
join the conversation, can you please tell...
Now I can skip. What's this?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
It's time to be an everyday hero.
You still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition.
Nice answer,
okay?
Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
See the dilemma?
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just
What's wrong
dripping.
with you?
Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
And I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
You have just by participating.
I wish we didn't. I
your
do have
friend.
to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this
Yeah,
process,
always
but
be
I also
compassionate.
want
If
everybody
you
to
only have
know
a
that
certain
this
number of friends,
photographic world is
definitely always
not
make
for
sure.
everybody.
Okay.
I had my moment in the
I don't
camera eye.
feel like I need to talk to them.
Everybody should. I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your answer.
Maybe I do have to talk to you.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her pic.
Okay, skip this. Not sure if I have one.
Yeah.
you obviously
I'm
don't
not
wanna
sure
turn it
I
in.
have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Press Control to quickly undo your previous action using the rewind. Okay.
Everybody
Oh,
should have that
totally.
chance.
I only want to share whatever gifts I
This
have.
is
with
how
the
I
world.
can avoid him pulling
Excuse
me back.
me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in.
Okay, enough. John Legend said?
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by
feel like-
today.
I'm just
I
gonna
have faith
abuse
in you.
this, maybe. Okay, now can I go to the restroom? I hate how I can't run.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please.
Sounds like you need to.
I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Yeah, so I would be friends with Alyssa and Evan. maybe a Justin. Brooke is me. Max is probably one of my best friends. Actually, not probably. She would be my best friend.
What's that got to do with anything?
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I
I was about
washed
to say,
my
don't make
face.
me do it.
I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Snap it.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
I'm too scared to get near this psycho.
People trying to control me.
Okay.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for
Firebell.
this than drugs.
Nobody
I need a hammer to break it open.
missed your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen.
And I lost.
If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Just rewind all the way.
Don't
Okay.
ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying
What's
to
this?
control me.
You are going to get in
Conveniently
hella
a
more
hammer.
trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh, shit.
Okay. Nope. Retain facts and inventory objects. That's a cool aspect.
People trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would
I'm,
ever
like,
even
glitching
miss
around.
your
Come
punk
on.
ass, would they? No way.
Good.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Got a little glitchy there, but I saved her.
Another shitty
I
day.
was like, don't look at the picture.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on?
Okay.
Do not freak out.
I very much always check bathrooms. I don't know why. Why does everything always happen in the bathroom, too?
Do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to
Where do you
use
think
the
I'm
bathroom.
going?
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For
Excuse
whatever
me?
you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank
Your
you,
face
Mr.
is
Madsen.
covered in ass.
The situation is under control. There's no emergency here.
That's
Leave
got
Miss
'em.
Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Get him. What? That's what I thought. High school me would not have been like that. Okay, am I supposed to talk to you? Since you're chilling out here.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it?
No, I saved
Well,
somebody.
Max, talk to me.
Hide the truth or report. No, report Nathan. He came to school with a gun.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes. He was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down.
Wait,
So now
talking to
you
himself.
saw
There was
this
a girl.
without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This
Why are you not
is
talking about the
serious
blue-haired
charge.
girl?
I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of
course this academic
This icon
drone
means
won't
your
do
action will
anything
have
since the
consequences.
Prescott family owns Blackwell now.
I'm not rewinding.
Should I
because-
rewind and change my story?
No. I would have been more ticked off if you were just like, I didn't see anything. With the saving icon, the little note. Or is that me writing something? Look, it's me! Brooke. I like Brooke.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
Same
Rachel
poster?
Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Posters over posters? Somebody really wants to find Rachel Amber. I would so
Next
be
to this.
there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback.
Okay. Wonder if it's like a... Yes! Oh god, I wrote more. I wrote a lot more. Alright. My favorite month, blah 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 blah. Next page. This does not exist. October 7th. This will be the weirdest journal entry I will ever make. So weird I don't know how or where to start, but it started with the most vivid dream of my life. I was lost in a storm by the lighthouse until I came to the edge of the cliff. Then I saw a giant tornado headed for Arcadia Bay. It was so real that I could feel the rain stinging my face, and I was scared shitless. Then a boat hit the lighthouse, and I swear I actually felt like I was going to die. But I woke up in Mr. Jefferson's class, and I wasn't even sleeping. I almost fell out of my chair. Jefferson called on me, but I totally blew the answer. Of course, Victoria pounced on me and made me look like a bigger idiot. She's so awful. She's so awful. I hate myself for that. Then I didn't have the guts to turn in a photo for the Everyday Heroes contest, while Victoria did her casual suck up to Jefferson. He's so cool, and he clearly wants me to succeed. Oh, there's your selfie. You didn't tear that one up, at least. Page 10. Oh, that's a good picture. I probably would have been a little bit lower, but I like the reflection that you got it going on. And you doodled it. A lot of time. I felt so shitty. I just wanted to get to the bathroom to be alone and wash my face after that nightmare. Or daymare? Once I got to the bathroom, I saw this odd, beautiful blue butterfly flutter in, and right when I took a photo of it, in the corner, Nathan Prescott came in freaking out, talking to himself. I hid in the corner, and this punk girl came in, and they started arguing about drugs and money. Then Nathan actually whipped out a gun and shot the girl. So, is the girl not a student? This is where it gets strange. When Nathan fired the gun, I came around the corner and reached out for some dumb reason, as if I could stop the bullet. But suddenly I could feel the world twisting around me, and this pressure in my head. Everything seemed to rewind, and I found myself right back in class at my desk. I literally thought I had been doused with some drug until I calmed myself down. I saw everything happen in class the way it did before. Major groundhog deja vu. Like that. Somehow I was able to actually rewind time. That's a really cool image, actually. Really dark, but I like dark. I knew the only way to find out if I was having a breakdown was to go back to the bathroom and see if I could save that girl from Nathan this time. I had no idea how either. I just knew I couldn't live with myself if I let her die again. I escaped Jefferson this time by knowing exactly how to answer his questions and rushed to the bathroom. I hid in the corner again, and I couldn't believe it when Nathan showed up, freaking out all over again. Good artist. Then the girl came into the bathroom, and before Nathan could shoot her, I smashed open the ancient fire alarm and scared both of them away. Victory. Until I got grilled by the security chief, David Madsen, who thinks he's Chuck Norris, Blackwell Ranger. Nathan Prescott almost kills a girl in the bathroom, but no, I'm the problem. I was so glad when Principal Wells stepped in to shoo David away. David seems like a jerk. Then I made the possibly fatal decision to inform Principal Wells that I saw Nathan waving a gun in the bathroom. I didn't think I should mention the girl or my new rewind abilities for obvious reasons. Why did you mention the girl? I mean, I understand the rewind abilities because they would probably think that you're nuts, but like, why wouldn't you mention the girl? He didn't want to believe me and almost made me feel like shit for telling him that Blackwell's most big fucking deal student would carry a firearm to class. I couldn't tell him that he actually killed a girl in a previous timeline. Not all those who wonder are lost. Hey! Nice! So my school day started with an apocalyptic dream, then ended with saving a life and discovering I have some kind of power to rewind time. I don't know how to top that. Okay, so it's people I interact with, I guess. Oh, I can click these. This is so much detail. Hello, my name is Max. My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was always drawn to an old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. Me too, actually. The Polaroid cameras. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? Now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. On a scholarship, even. Why do you need a scholarship for a high school? I don't know how private school works, though, so maybe has a factor. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever, at least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years. And it seems so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature, and I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. Say cheese. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher, and one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? He's on magazine. Whatever. I've always loved his deco and goth style. That's not goth style, but okay. Well, maybe it is. Maybe a different. I don't know. Goth when I was in high school was massively different than this. And he's so versatile with all his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kinda aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this everyday heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I'd like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. Then give him a picture. You're not the boss of me. Drinking a little bit? How many people do I have? I'm sorry, but I was gonna say I need to cut this now, but I'm gonna keep going. I can't figure out where Principal Wells is coming from. For some reason, he seems to be suspicious of me at all times. Who knew I was that much trouble? He wanted to know why I was zoning out in the halls. I stuttered like a fool. He has so much power over my scholarship, I get uber nervous around him. I've seen him laughing with other teachers and students, so I know he must have a problem with me. He also seems a little stressed out. I would be too if I had to oversee Blackwell and all its drama. I thought I smelled alcohol in his breath, but that could have been his cologne, right? But I remember my first meeting in his office, and he was so nice and made me feel like I was becoming part of a special world. He said he hoped I would become a great photographer and someday return the favor to Blackwell. I thought that was a bit of wishful thinking, but it made me feel good. I just need to lay low around him until I can somehow gain his trust. True love waits. Okay, so she actually is religious with the cross. I've gotten... Oh, wait, that said Kate twerks for Jesus or something. Oh, God. I've forgotten if I've ever seen Kate Marsh smile or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. Okay. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. Samesies. I have a lot of friends like that. I don't care what your religious belief is, just have it be whatever makes you happy. And don't push it onto other people. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. Agreed. I wish I could help her, but I can barely help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often, maybe invite her to tea or a movie. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. Shush, I'm dreaming. Okay. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy, and a total... Ooh. That was my dog freaking out. I think there's something outside. You good? Don't tear down my curtains, please. And I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. Isn't it weird that throughout all of Soma, all I was doing was cursing and freaking out, but now I'm reading curse words. I'm like, 18-year-olds at a prestigious academy should be evolving into artists and scholars, not reality show contestants. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals. Oh, for reals? I wish her parents could see her in action. They'd cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club and they seem to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can even say all those French names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. She does everything but sit on his lap. He keeps his distance, though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody she can't buy or seduce. Ha! Just when I thought Victoria Chase would be the worst of the social problems, now I have to deal with Nathan Prescott. But I guess he was the one who triggered my crazy rewind power by shooting that girl in the bathroom. He's 19 and already a scary fucking prick. I guess I have a little advantage on Nathan by being able to manipulate time, but if he shoots me, I may not be able to reverse anything. I have to be careful around him, especially since he's obviously got friends in high places, as his family last name is practically branded on every building here at Blackwell, his money against mine. On one hand, I do kind of feel bad for Nathan because he doesn't seem to be in control, like he's doped up or over-medicated. On the other, he's an asshole who nobody has called out, and he almost did kill a girl on campus. Should I go straight to the police? What do I say about my rewind power? Like I'd say anything. I just have to watch my own back from now on. Oh, school days. Oh, you know, just the regular school days. Whoa, I swear the security guard is the biggest ass here. Agreed. Look at that face. That's an asshole. And that's saying a lot. He always treats everybody like they've committed a crime or they're about to commit one. He grilled me in the hall today and I thought he was going to arrest me. I don't know much about him, but I heard he was kicked out of the army or something. This pisses me off. I don't care. You can get whatever kind of opinion of me that you want because I don't like this. I don't like this. So of course he would end up at Blackwell Academy in charge of security. Aren't you supposed to feel, I don't know, secure on campus? Bro dude swaggers everywhere with that badge and gun like he's looking to tase somebody. He would make a good photo portrait of authority though. Who does a guy like that marry? I feel sorry for his family. That's okay, a little brutal. It would be like living in the barracks. Shudder. Just another person I have to avoid at Blackwell. Collect them all. Okay, now I'm back to this. These all things I'm supposed to take pictures of? Okay. So that was the intro, I guess, into Life is Strange. Not quite sure if I really like it so far, but I'm gonna give it a shot. But it is a little bit different. Not slightly, but it's slower paced than a normal horror game that I would be playing. But I will probably try to find another spookier game to play alongside this, to try to take a break from it every now and then, because I have heard that it's a little real, raw, and emotional. So I guess we'll have to wait and see exactly what that means. We've already had somebody shooting somebody else on campus. So far my biggest complaint is that some of the dialogue is a little odd, but it is a video game and I'm not gonna dock it just for that. Again, I've heard very good reviews about this game and that it's one of those must-play sort of things. So that's why I'm doing it. But I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.